2010, a masterpiece, and in my opinion the greatest Call of Duty of all time was released. Black Ops 1, released on November 9th in 2010. At the time, I was very young and would not get to experience this amazing game for at least 5 years later. I remember my older brother having no one to play the game with, so he taught me in public lobbies how to play zombies. My gaming experience before that being Nintendo games such as Zelda and Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. Me being only 6 at a time and playing FPS, more specifically zombies, BO1 was my first Call of Duty and I have countless, I truly mean it, countless memories playing this game with my siblings and my friends of course. The campaign had an iconic story and multiplayer being great. And for me, zombies was the mode I spent most of my time in, fascinated by the horror and mystery about the mode, and also the fun lines that were made for original cast. I truly loved how much you could strategize, and I may have sucked at the beginning, I got better, and after a while and beating my highest round every once in a while, it truly gave me a hard pipe, if you know what I'm talking about. The zombies mode had a great start for World of War, which BO1 revolutionized on, both with iconic maps, but also new perks, new water weapons, and new features. In this video, I'll be taking a look at why BO1 is such a masterpiece, and what other factors played into that. But as usual, before we get into that, I just want to thank you guys so much for your support on all my other videos, and I truly love you guys. But anyway, let's get into it. The map released in this game was of course Kino der Toten, the most iconic and recognizable map in Call of Duty Zombie history. It's classic, it was the release map meaning everybody played it. Although it was supposed to be released on World of War, it ended getting delayed until BO1 instead due to it being too close to the release of Modern Warfare 2. You can definitely feel the World of War aesthetic, the ambience is terrifying, and it's grey and dark like the other World of War maps. It also got popular due to it being the beginning of the Call of Duty Zombies community on a bigger scale, because it was more accessible. Everybody got the map on release. You didn't have to beat the campaign to unlock the mode of this game. It was unlocked at the beginning for everyone. The map doesn't do anything special besides being perfect for beginners and welcoming new people to the mode. Besides the game being new at the time, the only new thing on this map was the thunder gun, a wonder weapon with almost infinite damage, and its one drawback being its lack of creating drops. One new enemy type was created called the Nova 6 crawlers, but who actually likes them? I get that they are scary and borderline terrifying to new people. As a veteran, I think they are just so annoying. Now what's this? Another release map locked behind the campaign. Although having many things ripped straight from the campaign, 5 is still a great map, and not because it's easy, but because it's hard done right. You see, it's seriously tight, and the new wonder weapon called the Winter's House sucks on high rounds, which would make it extremely hard on its own. And the new boss zombie of this map is one annoying fudge-eating bastard. I'm of course talking about the one and only Pentagon Thief, running around the map and stealing one of every player's weapon. So if you are prepared for this, they will give you a challenge, and if you end up defeating him before he touches you, you get an insane drop called the bonfire sale, which means Pack-a-Punch only costs 1500 points. And now, even if you still lose one gun and then kill him, you get your gun back plus a normal fire sale, which could potentially lend you the power to stop him next time. And the 5 being the only map to include real political figures such as Fidel Castro, Nixon, and the one and only John F. Kennedy as playable characters, which is so sick. And in my eyes, the map is so different but also the same as Kino. Instead of an open and easy map, you get a tight and hard map. It's quite literally the yin and yang of Call of Duty Zombies, and it wasn't as accessible as Kino due to you having to complete the campaign beforehand or entering a secret code in the computer. And the game is in black and white. Your first thoughts might be that the map sucks, but after working your way up to the power, the map explodes with color, and after a while you realize you were wrong the whole time. Ascension sadly did not bring a new and improved one weapon, as it featured the previously established thunder gun from Kino. It is still introduced 2 new perks called PhD Flopper, which made you immune to explosive damage, and when you flop from a great height, all zombies nearby exploded, but also stamina up, which made you run faster and longer. These new perks truly made builds, for the first time in Zombies history, appear. Since for the first time we had more than 4 perks, plus the map introducing 2 new sidearms being Katroshka dolls that worked like a cluster bomb, but also introducing the Gers device, which created a black hole which sucked every zombies in and killed them instantly, which is pretty cool if you ask me. The map almost seemed too easy and perfect, you may ask. Well, I'm here to tell you there's one reason I truly despise this map, and that's because of the boss zombies being space monkeys that fall from the skies on lunar landers and steals your perks. Let me repeat that, they literally steal your perks, which is so bloody annoying, which makes me lose my motivation to play this map. And you can even get a free perk from these monkeys. They're still annoying, and sure, some people might not mind them. I truly hate them. They are though needed to balance the map, otherwise the map is easy, so I understand it. I understand why they added them, I just think they are annoying. Now then, Call of the Dead, the first map to include actors as playable characters, and even having the godfather of zombies himself as a boss zombie. I'm of course talking about George Romero, the man, the legend, and rest in peace. As said before, he's the main boss zombies for this map, and the most annoying one of this game, but also one of the most rewarding boss zombies. He has so much health, but when you eventually do kill him, he drops a free perk drop, and if you have complete the Easter egg, you get a Wonder Death Machine drop instead of the normal Death Machine, which really do help you. Besides him throwing a fit every time a bullet scratches him, and you having to cool him down in freezing water, he's quite a great boss zombie in my eyes. Now this map takes place in Siberia, a cold wasteland per se. The fog being there really makes you lose track of George, and that's bad, cause he will do things to you from behind. But anyway, this map actually introduces 2 new wonder weapons called the VR-11, which turns zombies into humans and basically works like a monkey bomb, but is quite worse due to the lack of ammo. And of course, one of my favorite wonder weapons, the scavenger, which is an explosive snipers that do immense damage until it drops up fairly early, which means it's really bad for high rounds. Yeah, that's one of the factors that make this map so hard for high rounds. Without a good gun, you can't kill long enough. Oh yeah, this map introduced a new perk called Deadshot Daiquiri, which essentially gives you aimbot, but this perk is useless on PC. The most beautiful map of zombies, the most mysterious map in this game by far. But anyway, that's just my opinion. And the deadly traps, ancient caverns, and a vibrant, beautiful wildlife, I'm of course talking about Shangri-La. And this map has one of my favorite wonder weapons called the 3179 JGB215, in other words the Baby Maker, a wonder weapon that turns zombies into small kids and making you kick them to end their suffering. The funniest wonder weapon in the most history by far. And the story of this map being 2 explorers who got lost in a mountain chain and having our main 4 characters having to set them free, which is so beautiful. This map looks like heaven on paper. Now this map does not introduce 1, not 2, but 3 boss zombies that can spawn whenever. Napalm zombie, which when close explodes and one shots you without yug, although killing a napalm with a weapon makes a fire trap for all zombies to burn to death when running over it, which is nice. The most annoying one, the Shrieker, makes you blind with its terrible singing voice, and when killed blows zombies near them away, which is really handy, but getting there is so annoying. And the last one is those damn monkeys stealing your power-ups, and sure, when they have the power-up can change, which can be helpful. And if you pick up the power up before they take it, they will come back and hit you. But if you kill them before that, you get 1,000 extra points, which is kinda nice. Spawning and thinking this isn't the moon, but you realize the round counter is gone and Pack Punch is right in front of you. But when you hear a siren and zombies and hellhounds spawn in infinitely and keep getting stronger and stronger, and without hesitation you might head to the teleporter sending you to the moon. Moon is the grand finale of the game. It has no gravity and the boss zombie is your worst nightmare. An astronaut that slowly walks around, and when he eventually catches you, he steals one of your perks, and you better hope it's not Yug, cause if it is, you have to go back to Earth again and try to survive, which can be hard if you lose Yug. Moon is a grey and dark map unless you're in the biodome, cause that area is so beautiful. The map doesn't feel traditionally scary. This map works by simply being empty and make you feel alone. Because you know, you're on the moon. No one is with you, no one is there to help you, you're alone on the moon. The new wonder weapon of this map is the dual wield sap guns, and when combined creates the wave gun, a gun that blows enemies up until they eventually explode, which is so sick in my eyes. Moon also introduces the famous perk Mule Kick, which they later added on every map before that. That's cause 3 weapons are better than 2. Though being an old game, it's a classic. It has a great map, some beautiful, some not. I don't touch the story in this video due to its complexity, so keep that in mind, cause with the story it becomes even a greater game than before. It has something the newer game doesn't. They like replayability, which is an important feature in a horde survival mode, and the community love this gem of a game. It has some hit and some misses, but still delivered to this day. It also has some great mods and some great custom maps, even being for an old game. And yeah, it also released with remaster of the World of War maps on the last DLC that came with Moon, but since they are remasters, I won't touch them in this video. So yeah, that's my kind of an analyzation of BO1 Zombies. And if you enjoy, be sure to smash the like button. My like goal for this video is 10 likes, so help me achieve that. So, you know, be sure to subscribe also, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if I achieve my like goal, I will do a similar video on BO2. See you guys then. Bye!